Did you know some ancient weapons were so advanced, we still can't figure out how our ancestors made them? We're talking about technology that seems almost impossible for its time. These weren't just simple tools of war. They were genuine technological mysteries that continue to baffle historians and scientists today. Imagine holding a weapon that defies modern understanding. Let us dive into some of the most unbelievable ancient weapons that feel like they shouldn't even exist. First up, the legendary Damascus steel swords. Wielded during the Middle Ages, these blades were famous for their stunning wavy patterns and their almost supernatural sharpness. Legends say a Damascus sword could slice a silk scarf falling through the air or cut through the barrel of a rifle without losing its edge. The secret was in the forging process, which involved a special type of raw steel called wood steel, imported from India. This steel contained carbon nanotubes, a discovery we only made in the modern era. The ancient smiths, through a closely guarded process of heating and hammering, manipulated these nanostructures to create a blade that was both incredibly hard and remarkably flexible. Unfortunately, the specific recipe and technique for creating true Damascus steel were lost to time around the 18th century when the wood steel mines ran dry. Modern metallurgists have tried for decades to replicate it, and while they've come close, the exact properties of the original remain elusive. It's a lost art that represents a level of material science far beyond its time. Now, let's talk about a weapon that defied the laws of nature: Greek fire. This was the secret weapon of the Byzantine Empire, an incendiary substance that could be sprayed from ships and would continue to burn even on water. Imagine being an enemy sailor, watching a jet of fire shoot across the sea, setting your ship ablaze with a fire that water couldn't extinguish. It was terrifying and devastatingly effective, allowing the Byzantine Navy to dominate the seas for centuries. The formula was a state secret, passed down from emperor to emperor and guarded more fiercely than any treasure. We have some clues. It likely contained substances like petroleum, sulfur, and quicklime, but the exact chemical composition and the delivery system remain one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. Countless attempts to recreate it have been made, but none have perfectly matched the historical descriptions. It was a chemical weapon so advanced that its formula has been lost for over 1,000 years. Traveling to ancient India, we encounter the Vajra, a weapon that sounds like something straight out of science fiction. Described in ancient Hindu and Buddhist texts, the Vajra is often translated as thunderbolt or diamond. It was said to be the weapon of Indra, the king of the gods, and was described as indestructible. Legends say it was crafted from the bones of a wise sage, but other interpretations hint at an object made from unknown, incredibly strong alloys. Some texts describe its ability to emit powerful energy, linking it to thunder and lightning. While many see the Vajra as purely mythological, some researchers and alternative historians speculate that these stories might be describing a real piece of advanced technology. Could ancient Indian metallurgists have created alloys far superior to anything we know today? The texts are cryptic, but the idea of an indestructible, energy-emitting weapon in the ancient world is a tantalizing mystery that blurs the line between myth and lost science. Let us head over to ancient China and look at a marvel of mechanical engineering, the repeating crossbow, or KenDidYouKnow. While a standard European crossbow required a slow and cumbersome process to reload one bolt at a time, the Chinese repeating crossbow could fire multiple bolts in a matter of seconds. It had a magazine on top that held a stack of bolts, and a single lever action would drop a bolt into the firing slot, draw the string, and release it in one smooth motion. An experienced soldier could unleash a volley of 10 to 15 bolts in under 20 seconds. While the individual bolts weren't as powerful as those from a larger siege crossbow, their sheer rate of fire was revolutionary. Imagine facing a formation of soldiers all armed with these rapid-fire weapons. It was a game-changer on the battlefield, centuries ahead of the development of repeating firearms in the West. The design was so efficient and simple that it remained in use for almost 2,000 years, a testament to ancient Chinese ingenuity. From China, we journey to the Roman Empire to witness the Scorpio, a masterpiece of ancient artillery. This wasn't just a big crossbow. It was a high-precision torsion-powered siege weapon. Torsion weapons get their power from twisted ropes, usually made of animal sinew, which store an immense amount of potential energy. The Scorpio could launch heavy bolts with incredible force and pinpoint accuracy over hundreds of yards. It was the sniper rifle of the ancient world. Roman legions would deploy them in batteries on hills or siege towers to pick off enemy commanders and disrupt formations before the main battle even began. Its complex mechanics, involving intricate trigger systems and winches for tensioning the ropes, were a marvel of engineering. While the Romans documented its use extensively, the specific details of its construction and the nuances of its operation were largely lost after the fall of the empire. Later artillery drew inspiration from it, but the original Roman design represented a peak of mechanical precision that wasn't surpassed for centuries. Now, let's admire one of the most iconic blades in history, the Japanese katana. More than just a sword, the katana is a work of art and a symbol of the samurai spirit. Its creation was a sacred and painstaking process. Japanese swordsmiths would start with a type of Japanese steel called tamahage, which had varying carbon content. They would then repeatedly heat, hammer, and fold the steel thousands of times. This folding process did two things. It removed impurities and it distributed the carbon evenly, creating a blade with a hard razor-sharp edge and a softer, more flexible spine. This combination allowed the katana to withstand the shock of impact without shattering, while still being able to slice with incredible precision. The final step involved coating the blade in a special clay mixture before quenching it, which created the distinct, beautiful wavy line on the blade, known as the hamon. The level of craftsmanship and metallurgical understanding required to create a perfect katana still amazes swordsmiths today. Let's venture to the Americas to find a weapon that was sharper than modern steel, the Aztec macuahuitl. This weapon looked something like a wooden cricket bat or paddle, but embedded along its edges were razor-sharp shards of obsidian. Obsidian, a type of volcanic glass, can be fractured to create an edge that is many times sharper than a high-quality steel scalpel. We're talking about an edge sharp enough to be measured on a molecular level. Spanish conquistadors wrote in horror about the macuahuitl's effectiveness, claiming it could decapitate a man and even a horse in a single blow. The main drawback of obsidian is that it's extremely brittle. However, the Aztecs brilliantly compensated for this by setting the blades in a sturdy wooden body, so if one shard broke, the weapon was still usable. It was a clever combination of materials, creating a weapon that was both terrifyingly sharp and brutally effective in close combat. Next, we ride with the Mongol hordes and their revolutionary weapon, the composite bow. The Mongol Empire, the largest contiguous land empire in history, was built on the back of the horse archer. And the key to their success was the Mongol composite bow. This bow was a masterpiece of engineering, made from a combination of wood, animal horn, and sinew, all laminated together with a powerful glue. The horn on the belly of the bow resisted compression, while the sinew on the back resisted tension. This design allowed a relatively short and compact bow to store a tremendous amount of energy, making it incredibly powerful. It was perfect for use on horseback, giving Mongol warriors the ability to fire armor-piercing arrows with deadly accuracy while riding at a full gallop. A single Mongol warrior could carry several quivers and rain down hundreds of arrows in a battle. This weapon gave them a tactical advantage that allowed their relatively small armies to conquer vast territories. Finally, we traveled to ancient Egypt to see the Khopesh. This unique weapon, shaped like a sickle, was a hybrid between a sword and an axe. Emerging around 2500 BC, it was one of the first truly iconic metal weapons. The curved blade was only sharpened on the outside edge, and its shape was designed not just for slashing, but also for hooking an opponent's shield or limb, pulling them off balance for a finishing blow. It was a versatile and intimidating weapon on the battlefield. What's truly surprising is the metallurgy. Early Khopeshes were made of bronze, but even these early examples show a sophisticated understanding of alloying and casting. The design itself implies a deep knowledge of combat dynamics and leverage. The Khopesh represents a significant leap in weapon technology, moving from simple daggers and spears to a specialized weapon designed for complex tactical use. From Damascus steel and Greek fire to the katana and the makuo weedle, these ancient weapons are more than just historical artifacts. They are masterpieces of engineering, metallurgy, and chemistry that push the boundaries of what we thought our ancestors were capable of. They prove that innovation is not just a modern phenomenon, and that some ancient secrets may be lost to us forever. Which one of these weapons shocked you the most? Is there another mysterious ancient weapon you think should be on this list? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like and subscribe for more dives into history's greatest mysteries.